All right, welcome back, gentlemen, to the Bitcoin market update. I'm going to go over a few things today. Bitcoin and Litecoin. Jay posted some really interesting things in the group. I wanted to look at that. I think, well, I'll get to that later. Let's look at Bitcoin. BTC USD on the 1 day for Coinbase. Looking good. A lot of people saying we could reach our $20,000 top. Let's pull that back in. Yeah, I could see, actually, I got a target top of around 17-ish before a pullback. This yellow line is really what I'm looking at right now for these yellow lines, or kind of the pattern that I think we're going to go to get to 20,000. I think we're going to get we're going to come up here. We're going to my target top right around 17. And I think we're going to get a pretty big pullback. The pullback I have right here says about 12,200 on the pullback, and then a run up. That would give us a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5 Elliott wave. So let's take a look at that. I want to see how that would play out with this. We have a 309 pullback. This target top 309 would actually put us near 13 as a pullback. So let me just put that here and I'll readjust that. Instead of 12, we'll have a pullback maybe the 13, and then a power move to 20,000. And then I think we're going to get breakdown at 20,000. Too much resistance, I think. That's my thoughts on that. But we're heading towards that target top right now. Things are starting to look a little tired, a little bit. Actually, we just got a new candle here. So on the daily, Bitcoin daily chart, what I'll do is get rid of this because it's kind of in the way. And then I want to just clean that off. Okay. So this is my daily chart for Bitcoin. RSI is looking kind of a little tired right now. And God Mode Oscillator is also looking a little tired too. We're getting a convergence of this MACD with a moving average. So, and a lot of diminishing here with the histogram. So that's not really good. We could see a nice triangle form here for a little bit and let these things cool off, and then it could spike to the upside. And that's really what I'm looking for. I need it to, well, and I don't need it, but yeah, it would be good if this thing could cool off for a little bit. Maybe towards the end of the week, we'll get some moves to the upside, maybe next Friday. But I really think we're going to be pulling a triangle here. Let's take this out. It might look like this. Yeah, something like that, right? We'll see. That's what I'm thinking before we get a move to the upside again and hit our target top at 17 before a pullback. So, yeah. Litecoin is at $61.06. I have a personal sell zone around 75.70. And I was looking at this really nice head and shoulders here. We actually had a double head and shoulders. If I pull this out, yeah, let's do that. We'll just go, we had a left shoulder here, right there. And then it took off right there. And I'm going to pull this back in like that. So we had a small head and shoulders right here, and that gave us a target top up here. But by getting rejection here and coming down, it created a larger head and shoulders with this being the neckline. And that target top is right up here at 78.50, around 78.50. So yeah, I'd love to see that. I have a sell a little lower. I'm playing it cautious. I have a buy-in here at 63, and I've been riding it all the way around, and I'm just waiting to get my 20% off of that. So that's what I'm doing there. Let's pull this out of here, actually this neckline, and it's not really valid. I wanted to go into the weekly on Litecoin because this has been the daily. Let's look at the weekly, and I'm going to hide some stuff. And I just want to look at this real quick. So the weekly looks really good on Litecoin. We are reaching the 200-day moving average. And if we can get, with volume increasing, which is really nice, if we can get a nice punch above that, I'd love to see it get up here pretty easily. With our, let's pull out our indicators. Indicators are looking fantastic for the weekly. This would have been a weekly buy signal right here on my MACD, with a rising histogram looking really good right at the 0 line and peak cresting kind of above it. And with RSI and God mode oscillator looking really, really strong here. So we could actually see if we can break this high here of 69 that we had here back in the 17th of August on that week. If we can break above that, that would be phenomenal. That'd be really, really nice. Yeah, things are looking good on the weekly. I like that. Now, the weekly for our Litecoin Bitcoin is looking to me like I posted in the group. I think it could be doing a bullish divergence here. If I look at RSI and the price action, we have right here was a low on our RSI, which was up here, but we got a lower low with a higher high on a nice divergence of the RSI. So it's looking good. It's looking really good. Hey, Jack, how you doing? Okay. We're playing games and charting together. It's fun. Okay, so we are looking at a possible turnaround here with that to go kind of, we got to get above this 20-day moving average and get above in the middle of that Bollinger Band. And I think if we did this move here to get up to this Bollinger Band, it could take a couple weeks maybe. That would be enough to pull us up right here above on the MACD with a buy signal, right? I think we could get a buy signal out of that here soon. We'll probably go positive here soon on the MACD, but the buy signal always comes for me above the 0 line. It has to crest above it. So that's what I'm looking at long term with LTC, BTC. I know a lot of us have been waiting a long time for it to kind of do a turnaround. Another larger bullish divergence is the fact that this buy signal here was up here, and we now have a buy signal over here, but it's this whole area is a lot lower than this area right here. So that's a nice divergence that could signal a move to the upside. I know we're just getting divergence, but I like to see that as they start stacking up. One of them will pop and make a nice move to the upside. Let's look at LTC BTC on the daily chart. Let's reset this right here. And so LTC BTC on the daily is getting some really nice positive indicators with the histogram moving up. We have a bullish cross and a bullish cross right here, moving to the upside with a bullish divergence. We have upcoming and moving to the upside volume, which is fantastic. This volume is not in the positive yet. It is positive volume, but it's not. When I consider positive volume, it's your cross where your volume crosses above the 9, which is the white line. And boom, right here, it started crossing above. So you could get some nice bullishness until you get breakdown. So again, it crossed above the 9 right there, and then it pushed real hard. So that's really what I'm waiting for. We can have increasing bullish volume as this trends sideways for a little bit on the LTC BTC on the daily chart. But as soon as the volume crosses above the 9, I'm looking at a nice pop that we could get right here to the upside. So, yeah, something to look forward to. And then, of course, the buy signal on the daily is when we get above that 0 line here on the MACD. So anyway, hope you guys are doing well on your trades. It was nice to get a nice 20% for me off of Bitcoin. And I'm looking for other things to fill out a nice 20% trade on Litecoin and ETH, XRP, Bitcoin. Like, I'm trading a bunch of stuff. So anyway, hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you soon. I'm out of here. See ya.